circle of connections and kids getting exposed to traditional music who likely otherwise might not have that opportunity, and just spreading that love of traditional music that we all in this room know so much about to other people and throughout the world, and how that can positively impact so many different lives as it continues to go on. I mean, Jam has been around long enough at this point that even a few years ago, Helen was noting that kids in the original program in Sparta had already had children of their own and enrolled them in the program. So that's kind of that awesome full circle effect. We see it with many of our other kids advancing rapidly throughout the Jam program and becoming excellent musicians, and you turn around to their teachers too. But I will switch over to a little bit of music here, and I'm going to let Wayne Henderson, who is also to be thanked greatly for the success of Jam. Like I should say, oh, just a few years, and I realize it's been 20 years. I didn't mean to make you feel any older in return there. And Jared Boyd. And Eddie's wife, Bonnie Bond, on the bass. So let's hear some good music from them.
All right, well, I just want to say that it's an honor to be here today and to be honoring two of my favorite heroes for old-time music. Helen, as she said, has done so much to get so many young folks started, and she was just a sweet, sweet friend. And also, Thornton, I grew up, I'm going to tell Miss Emily's age wherever she's at. I kind of grew up listening to Thornton and Emily, a lot. And my great uncle Leon Hill played with them some back years ago when I was a very small kid. I do want to add one thing to talk about the quintessential Grayson County tune. I want to tell you a little story. Hope it won't take too long. But when I was in the Army, I was in Desert Storm, and I had the great privilege and honor of being able to play a little bit of music over there. I met some musicians, and one of the guys was a guitar player, and he found out I could play fiddle. He said, "Have you got your fiddle?" I said, "Well, no, I thought we'd come to fight, not to play music." He said, "Well, get your fiddle over here." So I called my mom. She mailed me my fiddle to Saudi Arabia. About 2 or 3 weeks later, we got the fiddle. He said, "I know where there's a banjo player." And I said, "Oh, good." He said, "We'll get all of you together and we'll play some music." So they can't mess up too bad. So I need something that's mostly just one chord, And I thought, well, one of my very favorite old-time tunes when I was a kid, my Uncle Leon brought me one of Albert's records called the Cackling Hen. You remember that record? Okay. I think it was a blue record, the best I remember. Anyways, so I decided I'd play Cackling Hen. And so I did. And after we got done playing, the banjo player gave me the funniest look. He said, "Where are you from?" I said, "Oh, you probably never heard of it." And he said, "Well, where is it?" I said, "Oh, a little old place called Freeze, Virginia." He said, "I know where you learned that tune." I said, "What?" He said, "You learned that from Albert Hash, didn't you?" I said, "How do you know Albert?" He said, "I'm from White Top." Well, I think that Cackling Hen is the quintessential I'll tell you what, we'll play that one for you, but we'll have to retune. We're going to play a couple of different ones. This is one of Helen's favorite tunes. She always liked to play Logan County Blues. One banner all the time.